ओके जी। सबको नमस्ते। हैप्पी बोध दिवस, शिवरात्रि, एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा। ठीक है। Hopefully you had some good time and you are ready to look after yourself as well. Festivities, celebrations, everything is good. End of the day, you need to become introspective. Look after your health, number one. If you have the health, then everything else that you desire and want to do in life will happen easily. And with yoga practice, there's added benefit that you get to learn how to connect your body to your mind. And as you understand, the mind is the king, the ruler. You like it or not, you're conscious about it or not, but your mind expresses what you are conditioned from very early in your life, and you might not even be aware of what you're doing now is basically expression of your conditioning, your programming. So yoga gives you that benefit of relook at oneself, and if there's things that are not really in tune and in the way it should be good for your body and your mind, then there's no other kind of protocol except for probably yogic practice that can actually help you realign yourself, reprogram yourself. And the deepest aspect of is the your true self, your soul, which is an integral part of any living object in the world, be plants, animals, and obviously humans. And so once you do these practices, slowly you are able to actually connect to your deep self. Um, and your life changes. Okay, so let's start yoga session as usual. First half an hour is for our physical strength, so asanas, then followed by breathing exercises, and then meditation. So each of the components of body, mind, and soul. Okay, start as usual. Connect to yourself with the vibrations, the energy. That is what is the main means of communication or the language of the entire creation. पुनः आप सभी को स्वागत है। साथ देने के लिए धन्यवाद। अपने आप को अच्छे मार्ग पे कोशिश करने के लिए, ले जाने के लिए आपको धन्यवाद। ठीक है, पहला पाठ। So let's start with what's called Chakriyasana. So open yourself, right? Hold your hands, rotate your body clockwise. So minimum times we do is 3 times. And then there is unlimited, depending on your how many times you can do, what is your strength, how much time you have. You open your legs, let the blood start flowing, okay? So the physical level, the body functions like a machine, okay? Now support yourself and move your ankles clockwise. So keep doing it 3 times and then opposite 3 times. Looking after this machine, which is covered by a direct connection of what's called your mind. So brain, say for example, is the organ. Mind is the subtle component of how it functions. Similarly, heart is the organ, like a machine with 4 chambers and pumping every microsecond 5 to 6 liters of blood. But what heart expresses is compassion, coherence, wavelength connection, which if truly you can link to, then all goodness actually is available. So each of these bodies, organs from leg, knee, right to pelvis, top of head, actually are organs on their own, but they have a dual function, which is more subtle, because we are limited in the capacity of measuring the subtle components. So there's no apparatus, okay? It's very hard to substantiate, but there's no denial, okay? So you all know we have feelings, we have reactions, and without realizing, as I said in the beginning, we end up actually being slaves to lots of these subtle activities that's going on in the body. You think you are in control, but actually, because you are programmed, you are not in control. And the obvious thing is by how people make resolutions for New Year and can't follow it through even for 2 months, because you gravitate towards what you're programmed. So, say, looking after this body is very important, and lots of people are very conscious. Gyms, walking, all those things people do, they should do. When we lived in a more balanced way and did our little bit of farming and things, so physical activity was part and parcel of it anyway. So you didn't need to do practices like this, because yogic poses, as I said, Chakki asana, now butterfly asana that we are doing, they were part and parcel of the work that we do anyway. So why would you want to do it separately? You were in the farm 5 o'clock, your sunrise, fresh air, oxygen. So by default, all these good things was being done anyway when we were younger, when we were in a village setting. But when you live in a concrete jungle and you're just dependent on office work, so completely artificial way of living, then it's really very important in making sure that, okay, so you have gyms and other things nowadays, and there are parks you can go. It's good, you can do, but it's not enough in itself, because you need to combine the other aspects of our body to it. As I said, it's not only physical body, there's a mind component, which is actually more important. So we do specific exercises now which targets these centers which are involved with what we call the subtle components of the body. So Muladhara, lowest level, then Swadhisthana. So each of these poses, movements. So what is this? The requirement is basically rhythm. If you can be rhythmic about what you're doing, almost like symmetrically do things, and being mindful, okay? If you do, then your physical activity that you are doing in terms of exercising is actually coupled with your mental, the subtle component of the body. So that's how Muladhara Chakra or Swadhisthana Chakra, addictions to just superficial central activities, and you can see it everywhere. The corporate world, the business corporations, actually they really take advantage of this. Okay, so it keep you hooked onto subtle addictions in life, be it food, drinks, etc., because they get money, so they're doing this business. But because you are camouflaged in your thought processes, you are not able to see what you are doing to your body. It's a default mechanism to give you a little bit of what's called happiness. It's not truly happiness, just pleasure or a kick on a Saturday night with wine or beer or something. But at a cost of what happens for whole of Sunday. That's not their problem, people who are selling it. It is your responsibility, because the choice is always, being a human, you have to make a choice as to what you want to do. So these exercises, so each of these are able to actually connect you to your deeper self, and then it raises awareness. When you become aware of who you are, then you can change. If you keep waking up every morning with the same programmed self, you're not going to change. Okay, so it requires a very active, a lot of energy is required to get to that state of awareness of yourself. Most of us, all of us, okay, I'm no exception. We are able to even observe our reactions to what we do. And then we say we are in control of ourselves. What we say, how we behave, is like worse than my dog. I still that the dog knows what they do. They only react to things in a manner which is programmed in them. And luckily they are programmed because that's how it came to them. But because we have freedom, our freedom has given the liberty to. That is the danger part. Most of us are programmed in a manner that doesn't suit even a healthy living. Forget about your mental status, how we harm our body, and you have regret and guilt, and so many things happen. Just lie down, do halasana, so take your legs as far back as possible. Sarvangasana, shoulder extend. So hold your leg, 45 degrees, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, test the floor, back up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, test the floor, back up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Open your legs. Then opposite. So your leg, your muscles, your ankles, your thighs. This exercise, it's a repetition, and it's being mindful about it, okay? Simple exercises, you don't have to use extreme weights. Oh, just use your own body. You can look after yourself very well. Just be disciplined about it, that you need to keep doing. Okay, so upon move, push the knees to your face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Both knees together now. 1, 2, 5. Then bounce yourself up and down. move yourself side to side, right side, left, right, left, one more time. Now pull your ankles towards your bum as much as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Matrishasana. Lift yourself up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then chakra. Like Dhanushasana, lift yourself. Support your shoulders by hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come down. Put your neck and twist yourself from right to left. Very good for your back. Your sciatica has a little pain and muscle spasms. You slowly, your tummy muscles, side muscles, the muscles psoas, latissimus dorsi, these muscles, okay? Move. And Makarasana. Lift your legs. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 5. Inside. 1, 2, 5. Change. Okay. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Sit. And do Gomukhasana. Sit on your right ankle. Lift your left ankle over your right knee. Push your right elbow on the outside of your left knee and look at the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then go ahead. Hold your fingers over your neck. Push your left leg from left hand to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then try and touch the knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change sides, right ankle over the left knee. Sitting on the left ankle. Twist your body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then try and hold fingers. This time right hand is up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Just simply change this. 1, 2, 3, 5. Change side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Sit while you relax. Now press your sole of your feet, starting from the little finger, the second one, the middle, the second, and the big toe. Okay, so go across. You can just click. It's called grounding, physical grounding, electrical energy. Like any electricity needs to be grounded, your body has. Okay, heaps of energy, amount of energy which can push. They push water up to 3 flow levels. That's the amount of power that the heart has. Like that, the electrical conduction of heart produces that much of energy in the heart to pump blood. So grounding, okay, so physical grounding. What we need to do again at 3 planes of living, 3 planes of existence, 3 types of food, 3 types of there's everything, 3 types of mindsets of people. Okay, most of where they are in the middle, very few on the really on the good, very few really bad, most in the middle. So everything is in 3. So you do the same for the palm of your hand, inside, and massage each of the fingers, front of your hands, same thing with your legs, wherever there is pain. If you concentrate your mind on it and use your hands, because everything is energy, okay? You understand, as I said in the beginning, the communication, the Om sound itself. What it teaches is if you can connect yourself at an energy level rather than just at the based on Newtonian aspect of what we understand is step by step physical way of doing things, which works as well, but it's really, really hard work and long path of it. There's a quicker way of doing all those things once you connect yourself at the very atomic level. Okay, so there's energy, electrons, protons, neutrons, the connection, the energy conduction system that there is. If you connect to that, you can actually achieve things much more quicker. It's much more faster of doing things. So if you have some aches, pains, and muscles and things that happens in the body, they have this kind of energy based system, which you can actually, if you can concentrate your mind to activate, you can help yourself with pains, and so use your own energy to heal yourself as well. Right? So balancing your jatharani, acid-based balance, managing your stress, using the muscles of your hand to just massage most of these things, as you probably are aware anyway. When you're tired and you're exhausted, it becomes heavy. Head literally becomes heavy because the muscles around your head, around your neck, they become tensed. So using the pulp of a finger, just massage, just tapping is very important. Because as you can understand, it's electrical conduction system that's about 30,000 meters of neural nerve systems in the body. They're connecting and conducting everything that goes through. So just stepping on it is actually rebalancing most of things that become static. Okay, so make a feet, put under your right armpit, breathing through the right nostril out to the left. Opposite. Keep breathing while through your nose is very important, and each of the nostrils has different functions. They're associated with your nervous system and the relationship to the moon and the sun. Okay. Exercises facing the floor. You start with a plank. You can do push-ups. So if you want, you can do push-ups. I'll do 100 times. Okay. Lie down flat. Extend your hands upwards and push your legs downwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, hold your relax your chin on your thumbs like this, and bring your legs towards your body. Move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, support yourself at the chest level. Lift your head, upper body, and look at the leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chin side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sarvasana, snake pose. Hold your hands together, legs together, and move your body side to side, right, left, right, left, right side, left side. Now hands by side. Lift your legs up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Touch the floor. Back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Touch the floor. Back up. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Relax. Breathing through nostrils. Out through the mouth. Now hold your ankles, pull them towards yourself, and lift your upper body. 1, 5. Push up with your breath and out as you down as you breathe out. 1, 2, 3. Go side to side. And down. Makarasana. Lift your right leg. Hold with your left fingers and push as far back away from yourself as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now come. Support your chest. We lift our left, right leg, supported by left ankle. Lift up. 1, 2, 3, 5. Change side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now just balance yourself on one knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now push yourself. Right leg in. Straighten your left leg. Straighten your right arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up. No force. Support yourself. Hands, knees, toes like that. As you breathe out, move your tummy okay, clockwise and anti-clockwise breathing. Out. Balak pose. Stretch yourself and touch the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Namaste. On your back. And then touch the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mandukasana. Sitting Vajrasana. Okay. Only asana that you can do after eating. Everything else you can't eat. Because for this you can understand why you do it. Because your blood circulation towards the lower part of your body is stopped. Okay, by sitting with this while is concentrated blood to your circulatory digestive area. So after eating, sit like this. Okay, most Asian cultures still do. Hinduism, from which Buddhism came, most Asian countries still sit in this position. So normally you get about 2 liters of blood for digestive, but if you sit in this position, most of the blood goes here now because you'll feel numb lower down because the blood circulation is compromised. Okay, so in this, you can do what's called Mandukasana. So fingers together on your belly button, push yourself down as you breathe out. 1, 2, 4, 5. Now increase the strength of how you push. Okay, so use your one hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change side. Left fingers together, right hand together on your belly button. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. along your knee at the level of your belly button. Your fingers together. Do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now we do exercises for our eyes. Extend your hands. Keep your neck straight. Now look onto your fingers. Move your right fingers to get attention. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do the same for the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go diagonally up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Left side downwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change side. Left hand up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right hand downwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Horizontal again. Right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands on the thighs. Look as far as possible and quickly. Look at the tip of your nose far away. Tip of your nose far away. Tip of your nose. Go now clockwise. 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12. Anti-clockwise. 12, 9, 6, 3, 12, 9, 6, 3, 12, 9, 6, 3, 12. Okay, exercise for the neck. Clockwise. Very slowly, okay? Then anti-clockwise. Exercise for wrist. Push and pull. Shoulders. Neck. Shoulders, okay? Last Sthirasana. So sitting on your knee. And go back as possible. Support yourself using your hands and push yourself back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Variation fit. Sit on the heels. Support yourself. Push back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the last one. Keep going all the way, okay? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Return. Now balance yourself. You lean. Hold yourself. Lift yourself. On one side. On the opposite. Just make sure it's not slippery, okay? Surface needs to be firm. On your tummy. Good. We've done most of them exercises. Now we'll do lie down and then extend yourself without using your hand. So you're exercising the muscles, okay? So you become independent of your hands, but you can lift yourself up. Okay. So like, just push yourself without your hand. You stand up. Now we do exercises standing up. Right. Resting. Expand your chest, okay? So breathe in and out. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. Okay, so that's mindful breathing, okay? So helping yourself. Feel the lung expansion, feel the amount of oxygen that goes in. Extend. Asana. Vrikshasana, T-pose, three pose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On one leg. Balance. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change side. 1, 4, 5. Usually pose, okay? Your hands go down. Come up. Hold your earlobes, go down. Malasana, hold it. 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay. Exercise for your knees. Move clockwise, anti-clockwise. Pelvic area, clockwise, anti-clockwise. Right. So just increase your heart rate a bit. Jump. 1, 2. Warrior pose. Extend your hands. Look on the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift your right hand up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Balance yourself. 1, 2, 3, 5. Stay inside. Left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up your left arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Extend further. With support your thighs. Extend yourself. 1, 2, 3. Change side. Now we'll do what's called Manduk Chandra Namaskar. Suppose for the moon. Start with Trikonasana. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Go down. Both hands. 1, 2, 3. Lift yourself up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left side. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doing your left ankle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up. Push yourself down. Inside out. Up. Okay. Now see if you can lift yourself just by in one motion. Go down. Up. Try again. One more time. Up. Okay. What we are left with is now Surya Namaskar. Okay. We've done most of the asanas. Do Surya Namaskar. All gratitude. Okay. This is now science. You are able to be grateful for anything and everything, your life will be much better. It's no more a spiritual or religious thing. If you express gratitude, you amplify good genes in your body and secrete thousands of chemical mediators in your body. Makes you healthier. So express gratitude. Surya Namaskar is one thing asana because you express gratitude to the sun. We need for the moon, Chandra Namaskar. To learn to express the beauty and express gratitude, appreciate the beauty and express gratitude.
It's your choice. You can be on the road to walk and be angry, shouting, doing whatever you do every day, or you can at the same time express beauty of the morning, the trees, the birds, the animals, things like that. Everywhere, every time there's a choice. So if you learn to do express gratitude, it's much better for your health as well. Okay, so look towards sun, east, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in and out. Extend your right leg, go down, plank position, asthana, your tip of your chin, your knee, and your toes are touching only. Lift, mountain pose, right leg and left, pull the left leg in, come back, up, do the same thing from left side this time. Breathe in, out, breathe in, out, left leg, both. Asthanasana, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, bind, down, pull, up, normal position. Now, start again from the right side, breathe in, out, breathe in and out, right leg, left. Yeah, the left side, breathe in, out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. Again, back to the right side. Last set. Breathe in and out. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, last one from the left side. Breathe in, breathe out. In and out. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. Yeah, that's only 3 sets. Depending on time, do as many. It's a very controlled aerobic exercise, mindful, expressing gratitude, appreciation. Then you'll develop humility, you'll have generosity, goodness. You know, we all want to control our anger, judgment, negative gossip, nature that we have. It won't happen just by thinking. You have to do things. Okay. Then only it happens because it was programmed into you without you realizing as you're growing up by environment, your culture, your religion, or whatever you were exposed to, media, workplace. To take it out is not easy. It requires serious discipline. Okay. Towards the end of it now. Okay, so balancing yourself. Yes, so I'll do the headstand. You can do shoulder stand. If you can do headstand, you can. All right. I know you all like one asana, which is box position, lying flat in a sleep pose. Tamasic sthiti is the prevalent state of humans. Judgment, finger pointing, blaming others is the norm of humanity. So it's no wonder you find it very hard to even wake up and do any exercise or look after yourself. Because you're addicted to the state of being tamasic state, inertia, okay? Negativity. So this lie down. So last asana position is this asana. Hands facing upwards, legs little separated, hands little separated from the body. Now we'll use this position to relax. Plus, I'll add in what's called Yog Nidra. Yog, fusion, fuse, Nidra, sleep. Okay, so yoga is an active form of sleeping. A passive way of sleeping requires 7 to 8, and some people even more, to repair themselves, because sleeping is basically repairing your body. But Nidra, yoga, postures, breathing exercises, and meditation gives you this healing in an active form. And as you know, anything which is more actively done, the productivity is much better than a passive way of acquiring. It takes more time, anything. Same way sleep does to the body of healing and repair. So I'll take you through the journey of healing your body. So breathe in through your nostrils. Watch the breath. One way is coming from. It's free. It's given to you. So the teaching is why worry. If breath, which is the most important aspect of your life, happens at least at a very basic level automatically, why are you worried for everything else in the world? Doesn't mean you are lazy and don't do any work, no. But that extra worrying for nothing, because you have to breathe anyway to get that oxygen, so you have to work for your life. But worrying around about it is a waste of time and energy and exhaustion for nothing. So express gratitude. Air is free, oxygen comes in, follow it to the lungs, watch it in your mind, the third eye as your eye is closed. So you can see much more, because you can, with only your closed eyes, you can see your inner body. You can't see with open eyes. And it's very important to watch your inner body. Because if you watch, then you join. And if you join, then there is a balance. There is synchronicity. Then everything becomes better. It's very simple, outwardly as well in life. If you are balanced, matching, things go better. Breathe again. Take it to your nostril. Now take your breath. Concentrate on exhalation. As you breathe out, push yourself lower towards your belly button, because that's where your pressure happens. As you breathe out, you pump your muscles. You're pushing your belly button down, and air is pushed back or pushed out of your lungs. But there's a process. There's atomic, as I say. Everything is, you take 2 oxygens through the breathing, you take out 3 atoms when you're breathing out, carbon dioxide. Carbon comes from carbs, fat, sugar. So proper breathing, concentrated breathing is very helpful, not only for proper oxygenation, but weight balance as well. That's a formula. That's a chemical formula. It's nothing made up. Breathe again. Third part aspect of the breath is called saman. So 1, 2, so in, out. Now third time, take your attention towards the belly button, but above it. Concentrate there as you breathe in. It's called Jataragni, or saman, which is reflective of the sun. The first one was space, second one was air, third one is fire. Without sun, our universe doesn't exist, And without sun, other universes that are there, they don't exist. They have their own sun. That's how the gravity is created, energy is created. The body is a minute creation of the same, that air, that space. So 99% of your body is space as well. Atoms acquire only 3% or less than 1%. The sun reflection is your Jatharagni or hydrochloric acid, the burning power of your body, the warmth. Balance of your temperature 37.5 degrees. Okay, so you are alive until the time there is heat. When you go cold, you know what has happened. Because Jatharagni, so breathe again. That gives you that power, roop, rang, roshni, the brightness of your life, that metabolism, the fire. Breathe again, follow it through your nostrils. This time bring your attention to the chest area, heart. Got 4 chambers, it's pumping the blood. Reflects what's called Dhan. Dhan is the fluidity of your body, the liquid part, the water, like ocean, surrounds the earth. So earth can be habitable. So in your body, 70% is water. It gives you shitalta, cohesion. Make sure you drink water. It's still the best drink of the world. Don't have to change it too much, add this and that. It's like water, it's given a natural product. We have coconut water or just fresh. Don't use carbonated drinks and stuff. Breathe again. So the 5th prana is called Udar. So bring your attention to the top of your head. Look at your body, entire body from head to toe. As you breathe out. The 5 steps that I showed. Prana, Pan, Saman, Udan, Dhyan. Now the 5th one. It reflects your external body, the different planes of it, as we talked about. The physical body, muscles, tendons, circulatory system, 30,000 kilometers, nerve system, chemical combustion, biological, physiological function, electrical conduction, magnetism. And all these we can measure through medical ways and apparatus. We can measure up to, say, atomic level now by using magnetic resonance imaging and things. And we can use special treatment in fact. But that's only physical. Okay? These are measurable. Now, take your attention. There's more. There's 5 upranas called Nad, Kurma, Karikal, Devdat, Dhananjay. And they are associated with your food movements, birth process, eyelid movement, hiccup, other things that happen in the body. Now breathe again. Now bring your attention towards your second integral part of survival after air, what? Food. You become what you eat and drink, nothing else. It's a simple formula. Don't beat around the bush, okay? What you eat and drink, you turn from a baby into an adult to a 5 kg to 100 kg, whatever. It's quite simple. Watch yourself. Your control again is only like breath. If you are mediocre breather, you'll only be only a little bit, okay? You can't blame then you are unhealthy because you're not knowing how to breathe properly. But use your nostrils, deep breath, use your abdominal muscles, side muscle, chest muscle. If you're not using that, then it's a problem. You can't blame anyone else. The choice is yours. Same with eating. What you eat and put in yourself is your choice. Nobody else decides that for you. And like breath, your control is only limited. The internal aspect of what happens, the processes are beyond you, subconscious. Same with food. What you bring with your hand is your choice. And the only other thing you can do is you can chew. They are the two parts of it. Nothing, you don't have any control of anything else in how food, what it happens to your body. So you have to be very careful as well as for breath. Be mindful and be careful, making sure you put attention to your breath. Put attention to what you eat, not passively just put inside your mouth anything that you think that you can find. Because there's consequences internally, your body, externally to the climate. You might destroy the forest, the whole forest ecosystem just to have animals. So the 80 billion animals are killed a day to feed people. Even in amount of water they require, the land space they require, the methane gas that gas they produce, all other cruelties and non-moral ethical things that we do associated with them. Simple way of seeing is why are butchery places hidden from human beings. If it was acceptable, it will be right in the center of the wet field. So what you put in your mouth is very important because, as I'll explain, has a direct impact. So the colored food you need to eat, and you need to eat as whole. Don't make them like liquid all the things. The food needs to be chewed. Learn how to chew like beetroot or silver beet, other colored food, onions, because they have direct impact from your mouth onto the blood pressure, your heart rate, other good activities that happen in body start in your mouth. The esophagus, the chew takes the food. It's very thin layer. Be very careful what we push through it. You might get a little bit of injury and you not think it's serious, but it's stimulated inflammatory reaction in your body. Because the body senses there is a little bit of abrasion. Like on the skin, what happens, how body responds. There is acute cut and a thing, you'll heal yourself. But if you do chronically something, your body will show scars, yeah, outside. There's scars inside because daily 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times a day you're pushing something which is damaging the lining of your epithelium. There's a natural inflammatory response to those things in the body. That's why you get what's called chronic state of inflammatory reaction. And that reaction, chronic inflammatory reaction, is known to be associated with diseases in your body, including Alzheimer's disease, heart disease. When the immune system is hypercharged, you can understand, you get autoimmune diseases. Be it kidney, your skin, your thyroid, your lungs, your brain, every single organ now, there's an epidemic of autoimmune diseases. From sarcoid to lupus to thyroid, Hashimoto's, pancreas, kidney, everywhere. Because your body, your intestine, 70% of the immune systems are present there. They are lining the gut. So if you make them hypercharged, it can be very detrimental, and it is very detrimental to your body. Which is coupled by, if you eat the wrong thing, then your microbial population is lost. Just living in concrete environments like what we live in, 50% of our good bacteria population is already gone. They're directly associated with healthy living, immune system maintenance, secretion of good feeling hormones like dopamine, endorphin, serotonin, etc. A lot of diseases now are associated, known to be associated with lack of these bacteria, including different forms of cancer. So be careful of what we do. There's a direct impact. And your gut is called your second brain. Literally, it's linked to your brain by what's called vagus nerve. And that's why the whole social way of entertainment in your life is actually associated with eating and drinking nature, because it's directly connected to your brain. Little do you realize that if you just cover up your brain by putting something external, chemical, exogenous thing, your internal process of producing the good thing, good feeling hormones, the endorphins, etc., the pharmacy of your body is slowly shut down because you're pushing something from outside. So it gives you a temporary hit to that connection, but in long term, you become addicted to it because your internal body, the capability of it goes down and down every time if you are shutting your internal part by pushing something from outside. You don't require any module to do wrong things in life. Yeah, everybody very quickly knows how to eat the wrong things, drink the wrong things, smoke the wrong things, talk the wrong things. Only good things require discipline, hard work, and some pathways. Okay, so don't think that it doesn't occur automatically to you, that I am not responsible for it. As a human, the choice of being good and reaching true potential requires quite serious discipline, learning, and practice. If you live in on a neutral state, because the negative part of automatically is available, as I said, you just get always be lost in it. So one thing, knowledge, and I share knowledge only. Choice is everyone else's, because even the creator didn't actually made a rigid rule for human beings. He left it free to either dig your hole and just suffer whole life, or you could be a seeker and find the true path of happiness. So knowledge is only thing that I can share or anyone can share. Choice will always be yours, okay? So follow the path. That 38 trillion bacteria are there. So eat those kind of foods, fruits, vegetables, fiber foods, because that's what bacteria lives on. Now bring your attention to the sides of your tummy. There's bean-shaped structures in your body. We call it kidney beans and other things. Different fruits and foods have different shapes, colors. They all have meaning. Nature is basically given to human beings to learn from. Our rishis or ancient, our scientists, the Hindu rishis were scientists, they knew the food was herb only. The food was part of your life to make you healthy, give energy, but it had more important meaning to it. Not just a social celebration and without any responsibility to eat and drink. Because every action has a consequence. So kidneys, make sure you look after them, because they also run under subconscious activity of filtration, every liter of blood, every microsecond you're filtering the blood, taking out the toxins and removing them. Your intestinal system does the same thing, your skin pores does the same thing. The serous system helps remove those stuff, the dirty stuff that we do. But what about other things that we release around us, in your home, in your environment, like sweat, like cough, like breath? What do we do to balance that? So there is a responsibility, and that's why yajna used to be performed by rishis. Ram, Krishna, Shivratri was last night. Every single person, advanced level, they did their part as a routine of their life. And there's a physical responsibility of balancing whatever toxin that you produce as well. And yajna is a system to balance that environment. And you do goodness of actually sharing the, because you are utilizing positive elements, herbs. In fire, it spreads to your neighborhood, your community. You are sharing goodness to other people by nishkam karma. Like you're not even asking for anything, but it goes all around. Kilometers of that air is shared. So bring your attention to your fingers, your wrist, your elbow, your shoulder, neck, back of your vertebral column, go down, bum, back of your thigh, knee, calf, sole of your feet, come up in the front, the knee, thighs. What I did was just putting your attention to it. If you put attention, the physiological functions become better, the muscle activities, the tendon, the repair mechanism that goes on. Because you are part of your body of 50 trillion cells, not one person you are. Every cell has an environment and a life that it goes through. And it's your responsibility to live together with all of it so that the optimum functional actions that the body needs to do can happen. So the left side of your pelvis is what's called Ida, associated with the positioning of moon, your left nostril. Hormonal functions of your body, fluid balance, CSF in your body, positioning of moon has a direct impact on these things. On the right side, it's called Pingala. That's associated with sun. As the Earth orbits around sun, your pituitary gland, the master endocrine gland of the body, functions based on that. It's called circadian rhythm. So you have no choice. You just have to wake up with, as the sun comes and the sun sets, you need to sleep. Because the body is functioning like that. There's no rule about it. You don't have to be fearful of anything. But that's how the whole system works. If you don't do it, then there's a crisis. The pituitary gland can't understand what are you doing to yourself because you are awake when you should be asleep, or when you're sleeping when you should be awake, because the sun is right up now. Your hormones need to be secreted, but they can't because you're sleeping. You're in the bed. Every action of being a human is a serious responsibility. There's a posterior pituitary, and it's called antidiuretic hormone, oxytocin. It's produced, and most of us don't have it. That's why there's hardly any love now, because oxytocin is a hormone of love. And if you can't wake up on time, you can't express love. Simple as that. Because that is the hormone. And it's secreted automatically when a child is born. Because then the love connection develops with the child. But if you follow just the simple pathway of waking up on time, following the circadian rhythm, your posterior pituitary is where it's produced from. Because the hormone production happens as in tune with Earth orbiting around the sun. Early morning. Antidiuretic hormone. So your blood vessel dilatation, your blood pressure management will automatically happen if you are waking up early in the morning, because those hormones are secreted. Anterior pituitary secretes growth hormone, adrenal hormones, thyroid hormones, ovarian hormones. All these hormones are secreted directly in relationship with the movement of Earth around Sun. So sunrise, that's why you need to wake up early morning. before, at least there's the rishis suggest 1 hour before the sunrise. So you automatically have the hormone secretion. You won't be short of thyroid hormone. Won't be short of other hormones then in your body. There are lots of other things secreted, leptin, metabolic hormones. So your digestive processes are good. Your pineal gland is stimulated. So your what's called endorphin, good feeling hormone. Serotonin. When you watch the blue light in the morning, your melatonin starts converting into serotonin. Normal, that's how the brain does it. But if you take melatonin tablet and serotonin tablet to live, you're closing your pituitary gland. They will never secrete again in your life because you're shutting off a physiological pharmacy that is already in the body. But if you just watch early morning's blue light as before the sun comes, serotonin starts secreting, or in the evening when you watch the red light as the sun is setting, melatonin already starts secreting. As I said, knowledge is powerful. So whatever knowledge I have, I'm sharing. Choices everyone's, Thyroid, parathyroid. I explain why you get thyroid and why you get low thyroid. Your pineal, your thyroid gland, as we grow older, it becomes smaller because we are not tapping, we are not stimulating. There's no reason for it to maintain stimulation. And thymus is one of the organs which has the defense, protection of you from infections, prevents cancers, and lots of other things it does. It's a loss as it becomes smaller as you grow older. Your bone marrow, mada, maja, asti, stem cells. 25% of each of the 50 trillion cells of each type of organ that you have from heart, brain, etc. They're reserves of each of the organ cells in your body. The problem is how to tap into it to repair yourself. Yeah. To go down the adrenal gland. If you live in this what called survival mode, you're only secreting hormones which closes your frontal lobe because to survive you don't need to think or do anything, but you become selfish, you become controlling, you become totally locked. But that survival mode is only good for the short time when you have a danger. If you live your whole life every day, 7 days a week, you will destroy your body, and that is what is happening to humanity now. Your arteries are hardening, cortisols are high, you are closing yourself, your body internally is closing up. You're not secreting the right hormones. When you're in survival mode, your immune system already goes down more than 50%. Your frontal lobe of your brain function closes because you need to survive. Only the median line, the middle aspect of just the primary functions of your body is in action. Now bring your attention to the top of your head. This vagus nerves run from brainstem, which is actually balancing act of the body. When you do meditation, yoga, proper brain methods, will stimulate this vasovagal nerve pathway. So your blood pressure goes down, your heart rate goes down, your depth of breathing is good. If peristalsis happens, your pancreas, gallbladder, liver, spleen, they're secreting all the right hormones, and your adrenal gland is balanced. So you use your closed eye to watch your two eyes. They receive photons or light, and the nerves take it to the back of your head, the occipital lobe, where the images are created. So image is not in the eye. Eye is the medium. Same with ears, same with your tongue, same with your touch sensation. And if you live a mediocre life, you're only using 5% to 10% at most. And as I said before,
Animals, every nature is there to actually learn from you. How to listen far, see far, have better perception or smell. You have to develop it. It's not developed. And then action part. मल मूत्र हाथ पांव बात करने की शक्ति. What you express, what you say is directly related to it. Now where we started was from the chakra system. When we started our exercise, Muladhara, lowest level. Then the Swadhisthana, the elective part. Manipur, that's where if you control yourself in terms of living a life, balanced life, not addicted to everything and not in survival mode, then you have energy which is free to make you help achieve things in life materially. Lots of money, lots of things, abundance of everything and anything you want. But if you are living at the lower two and all the energy is finished there, what will you do? You can't be creative. And if once you're creative, you have abundance of things, then only your heart system is activated because then you have time and place to be caring, sharing, be generous. Otherwise, your heart is just closed. It's just a pump only. And if that happens, then your voice, your mechanism, or how you express yourself, what you do around will happen. And as you keep going up, then you open your metaphysical aspect of it, your pineal gland, your pituitary gland, and leading up right to the top of the head called Sahasrara Chakra, which is a direct connection to the universe, the creation of the quantum world of energy, which is the pathway of abundance. The other physical path is much, much harder. So humans are given life to experience physically the goodness of creation. The choice is ours to either dig a hole and then just suffer in it, or if you keep growing and utilizing the apparatus within that we have, then you find this pathway of actually abundance, which is much more easier and more fulfilling and more real, rather than just living in the illusion. To breathe in and breathe out. So that's how we activate our body of going through each of the systems to understand the physiology, the physical aspect, what it has it, or the mental aspect. So the other aspect of it is the astral body, the outer body experience. So watch yourself as you're lying down from the ceiling of your room or your house now. You can separate yourself, keep moving out. Because the component of you that runs this body is actually is not limited in its capability by physical actions. Just have a feel of you are about 400 kilometers up above the Earth, International Space Station. From there, you can now believe that Earth is spinning and twisting because you can see what's happening. Or how fast it's spinning and going. And you'll probably appreciate that life is so valuable and so special. Earth is tough. Each of the astronauts would have gone there, but you and all of us can actually have a feel. We don't have to go by. If we can go by the spacecraft, it would be good. I'd love to go as well. But not everyone can go, but we can go through this inner power that we have. Watch yourself, travel, and you can travel much faster. You don't have to go around the normal orbiting pathway, go through the wormhole. Because the part component of you has no restriction. The positioning of moon to Earth, the distance, the 384 kilometers, the practice of Ekadasi or intermittent fasting that we should be doing.
and now it's becoming a bit of a fad, which is good. But it's always been taught to fast according to the moon cycle. Ekadasi, Shukul Paksh, Krishna Paksh. The sun positioning, the distance from Earth, the Milky Way, or Kash Ganga, Virat, Viran Garbha, it's called. And now with advanced telescope system, James Webb, we know what's written in the Vedas that Earth is not only place, it's hundreds and thousands of Earth-like planets are there. And the 100 billion stars, 100 billion galaxies. Alpine Centauri or a couple of planets, Earth-like planetary systems about 100 light years. Or other universes like Andromeda. They all are now described by science as well. Understand your positioning or our positioning in relation to that is actually negligent. It doesn't matter to the creation. So all this, what we are might, our ego, has no real meaning to life. But you have to understand the context of what this earth is. Then you can then have sense of understanding the limitation of being a human. And at the same time, the potential of human being so great, because when you can feel your astral body, the Sukshma Sharira, and travel, what's called event horizon, a place where the fifth dimension, where space-time, this construct that we do to live, is not there, existent anymore. Particles are weight, mass, energy, the gravity, the quasar, light, the black hole, the creation of it, which ongoing. Parallel universes, but you are there is another form, energy form of you. And that's how miracles and things happen, and because you can tap into the what's called the parallel universe. It's a part of the quantum theory. It's not Indian religion, Hindu religion anymore. I'm talking science here. It's called quantum jumping, quantum entanglement of parallel universes. There's a form of you which you actually activate your energy, electromagnetic connection. That's where that abundance comes from. Yourself in the energy form rather than a physical form. You are given the physical form on a place, this beautiful earth, to enjoy the beauty of it. But if you're lost in it and don't connect to your true self, then you miss those abundance of health, wealth, anything you want, wisdom. You need to connect to that self, and that's actually now scientifically now understood. Time dilation. Cosmic horizon is about 50 million light years away. And we know now the limitations of the light matter. It's about 10%. Dark matter about 30%. The rest is what's called dark energy. So Kham Brahma. In the Sadhya Sukha, Rig Veda explains this, nothing. Everything comes from this nothing. And once you reach that stage of being nothing, then you can get abundance. Because if that is the formula, then you have to become that. If everything is created initially by thought, you have to become thought. Even this house was initially created by a thought. The physical part happens later. So you have to become that thought to be able to create what you want. And then if everything else is coming from nothingness, then if you really want absolute peace, happiness, abundance, then you have to become nothing. And that's what the deepest aspect of yoga teaches. Okay, so takes you through the journey of this life through yoga nidra, through meditation, into blissfulness, into what's called Kham Brahma, position where you are energy form. So breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in. So that bit of
journey through your body is equivalent to almost at least 3 hours of sleep because you were actively healing your body. So that's the difference. Eh? If you don't do it actively, you end up needing at least 7, 8 hours, and that too is only which is disturbed sleep for most people anyway. They are waking up through because wrong eating, wrong things they have in the tummy. They're not healing. They're waking up. They're running around. They don't have deep sleep anyway. But doing this thing, Yog Nidra, within this, and if you did it with me now, you'll feel how fresh you become. So the physical part of it, asanas and what we did, is very important to have, because if you don't have the physical energy and the strength, how can you do proper breathing exercises? Most of us can't do proper breathing exercise because we just don't know how to breathe properly. The other thing, we don't have the energy and the muscles in our body to do them because that requires actually using your chest muscles, your diaphragm, your abdominal muscles, not your hand muscles. You can use your hand to help the breathe, will do it. But that's why exercise and strength and asana part of it is very important so that you can actually now do the next part, which is pranakriya. You start first one with Bhastika Pranayama. So Bhastika Pranayama is breathing through your nostrils, breathing out through your nostrils. As you breathe in, push your belly button out. As you breathe out, push your belly button in. Basically, you're using your muscles, your diaphragms, okay? Muscle. You'll realize, okay, if you do it, it's actually much more difficult than doing walking. It's very simple exercise. Even running is not that hard. Okay, so it is hard exercise. It really requires movement of muscles deep within. With that, and obviously, if you're concentrating, because it makes you concentrate, then only you can become rhythmic. You can't, if you can't concentrate, if you're not mindful, you can't be rhythmic. So you become rhythmic, you become mindful, and you're breathing deeply. So there is nothing woo-wah about it. It's actually very scientific that you are taking more oxygen inside your body, and if you have more oxygen, your brain functions better, your circulation is better, your cells perform better, they produce what they need to be doing much better. To use your health, which helps you, okay, increases your strength into pushing your belly button. Bhastika pranayama. Now we do Agnisar. So Agnisar, you breathe in, breathe out, hold the breath. Then while you're holding the breath, push your belly button out and in. So you're you know, separating your abdominal muscles and pushing and pulling. What Ujjayi Pranayama. So you breathe in, put your attention to your throat area as you breathe in. Now put your chin on your chest and breathe and increase the pressure. Lift your neck, close your right nostril, breathe out to the right, to the left. Okay, we'll do a Mantra So breathe deeply, breathe out all, Vahi Vritti, and hold it, Vahi Kunbhak. Okay. When you're holding it, close all your orifices in your body, put your chin on your chest, so Mulban, Jalandharman, Udanban. And you get this emptiness and the space in which there is a space between even the breath. So, like you know how there's a cell, there's atom, and the space between those electrons, protons, neutrons uh, is where the power is. So within the breath as well. Okay, so that space within the breath. Put your concentration to it. Within. Okay, now we do Kapalbhati. So metaphorically opening the highest level of chakra. Okay, that has the connection. Okay, so I keep describing it. When you're a child up to 2 years, it's open. There's all this communication happening. After 2 years, the child stops talking. Nobody knows what happened. Even the child even forgets what that connection was. At death in Hindu ceremonies, metaphorically, the skull is opened. And it's too late then, but you are meant to actually open it while you are alive from your child life onward. That's why Gurukul system was there from for first 7 years of life, because very important first 7 years of a life of a child, how you are groomed, because what I say, the programming of your head and the habits that we express after 30 years of life, we are actually slaves to our own self, apart from slaves to the corporate world in terms of mortgage and house payment. You're a slave to your body because what you learned in that period is what is dictating your life thereafter. And to reprogram, that's why I keep saying knowledge is important, but you need to practice this yoga things to reprogram what you have actually wrongly been trained, and no fault of yours, and all parents even. It's a system. It's a media. It's what you exposed to, which was negativity, talking bad about people, talking ill, being trickery, who is the brain, all those things that you good was put in, it's there, you can't actually remove it. That is why that 7 years life in Gurukul system used to be looking after your mind and brain wave changes in science now from delta to theta to alpha, and we live in beta waves now after 28, 30 years of life. It's all now stated that wavelength of brain waves that we live in is not conducive for relearning as well. So you have to return. And that's what yoga meditation does. It actually brings you to alpha state, to theta state. And if you can reach delta, or even the gamma is the stage where you get that experience of everything that happens, merging with the nothingness state. But that's very far away. But just to relearn the path, you actually return. So the rishis, the munis, the Hindu people had this pathway of actually understanding how a person grows. So Kapalbhati pranayama tries to actually reconnect you to that path of yourself, bring you back to the stage. So the more you practice, the more you are likely to be able to return to a stage of where you can, with the knowledge that you have now and the experience of world, reprogram yourself for proper eating habits, proper lifestyle, proper way of general behavior, what you want to do, because you have the knowledge that the subtle mind body, that the body has a connection to the subtle mind, which is a direct connection to your neural system in terms of performance of how genes are doing what they are doing to your body. Now you have the knowledge. Now you can actually alter or do something about yourself to live happily for the full potential. Every human being can live around up to 140, 150 years in this period of earth life. But what's the point being half of your life being sick and just in the name of living, but living as a in its full capacity. That's yes, so Kapalbhati is a breathing out exercise, exhalation process. Stay, straight. Back has to be straight. You can support yourself with your head. You can find a chair or a wall, and you just concentrate on breathing out and do it at your own rate. Don't have to do as fast as me or anyone else. Oh man, this air conditioning part. Okay, so Kapalbhati, so Kapal metaphorically, it's physically quite demanding, but after a while, if you keep practicing, you can utilize your muscles. Now we'll do what's called Anulom Vilom. So breathe in through your left, out to your right, in through the right, out to the left, in through the left, out to the right, in through the right, out to the left, in through the left, out to the right, into the right, out to the left, into the left, out to the right, into the right, out to the left. Now do the same. What's hold down, Nadi Shodhan, but very quietly into the left, hold it, out to the left, into the left, out to the right, into the left, out to the right, into the right, out to the left, into the left, out to the right, into the right, out to the left, solitude is very powerful. The way you can live in your own self and do things on your own, you'll realize how powerful it is. Silence, being silent is another plane of existence. And the yoga practice that we did now, it brings you to the state of nothingness. And as I described, if you really want abundance, be it health, wealth, wisdom, success, or anything, you have to reach the stage of nothingness. And these breathing exercises actually bring you to that stage. So now you are ready to look after your soul part. So we did the body, then the mind, now the soul component. because you need to empty other part of it to remove the dust of the mirror so that you can see your face. To do that, you need to be in this stillness. ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि यो यो न प्रचोदयात्। संकल्प। ये परमपिता परमात्मा आपके विभिन्न दुखों की निवृत्ति के लिए और आपके पूर्ण आनंद की प्राप्ति के लिए प्रभु शक्ति से आपके शरण में आए। आप कृपा करके हमारे संपूर्ण दुखों को दूर करके हमें पूर्ण आनंद की प्राप्ति कराई और आपकी कृपा हमारे ऊपर सदा बनी। O God, give of life, remove of pain, sorrows, bestow of happiness, create everything as the utmost luminous, pure and adorable. We meditate on thee, please inspire and guide our intellect in the right direction. प्रतिहारा में शुद्ध आत्माओं में चेतन स्वरूप में पांच महाभूत आकाशवाणी में जल पृथ्वी पांच तन्मात्राएं रूप स्पर्श गंध शब्द 10 इंद्रियाएं चित्तमहंकार बुद्धि कुछ नहीं बल्कि मैं शुद्ध आत्मा हूँ। The body keeps changing, mind keeps changing, emotions keep changing, thoughts keep changing, but I never change. I'm the divine, I'm the soul, I'm the Brahman, I'm the electron, I'm part and part of the entire creation. Detachment, dissociation. Dharana, dhyan, samadhi, concentration, meditation, blissfulness. Rishi Patanjali advises or writes in the sutras to maintain this aspect of concentration on to the purest level is to extrude the qualities of the creator. का पहला अर्थ स्वर्ग व्यापक सर्व शक्तिमान स्वर अंतर्यामी अजन्मानंद अमर निर्विकार नित्य पवित्र सृष्टि करता उसी की स्तुति प्रार्थना उपासना करनी योग है। धर्म अर्थ काम और मोक्ष की प्राप्ति ब्रह्मचर्य गृहस्थी भारत में संन्यास की यात्रा नौ द्रिप आकाश वायु जल पृथ्वी हर काल हर समय हर जगह हर मोड़ हर समय में उपस्थित 24 गुण 33 कोटि या 5 क्रिया बनाने वाले चलाने वाले ईश्वर आप अनंत काल से अपने उपकार और अपनी आशीर्वादों की वर्षा करें। प्राणी मात्र के संपूर्ण कामनाओं को आप पूर्ण करते हमारे लिए जो कुछ तथा हित करे उसे अब बिना मांगे स्वयं हमारी झोली में डालते जाते हो। आपके आचरण में विचल शांति आनंद का वास अपने चरण चरण की शीतल छाया कब तृप्ति शाश्वत सुख की उपलब्धता सब अविरक्षित पदार्थों की प्राप्ति जैसे शीर्ष का विश्वास हम स्थिति प्राप्त उपासना करें काम को लोग बनाया बस ईर्ष्या द्वेष करने कुछ भावनाओं से दूर करें। Creator, organizer, protector, omniscient, omniscient, omnipotent, almighty, from eternity they keep showering your blessings, all desires of living beings are always fulfilled by us. Whatever is good and beneficial for us, He provided us without asking, provided wisdom, happiness, peace, and contentment. Love and affection, dispel of illness, weakness, and worries, where we always remember to seek and submit ourselves in the arms of the benevolent and compassionate Creator. May we be like the lotus flower, living in this material world, but be away and out of it. Remove our narrow-mindedness, selfishness, attraction, lust, anger, jealousy, hatred, violence, ill will, and other negativities of our life. का दूसरा अर्थ है सर्वरक्षक आदि दैविक आदि भौतिक आध्यात्मिक पृथ्वी लोक वनस्पति देवलोक स्थूल शरीर सूक्ष्म शरीर कारण शरीर
gross body, ethereal body, astral, causal body. जाके रात में साया मार सके ना कोई माल ना बाका कर सके जो जो the sheath, you're the protector at every place of our existence. There's no coincidence. I say there's no randomness, but everything is a coincidence. There's no accidents. But everything is synchronous, everything is serendipity, there's synchronicity, there's symphony, there's harmony, there's homeostasis, the Schumann resonance, the pH of your body or the temperature of this body, everything is harmony or is a homeostasis process to it. Magnetism, where you acquire all the good qualities of life, forgiveness, simplicity, stability, fearlessness, humbleness. Where body be healthy, mind, you are a strong body, healthiness of mind, fearless, strong. Soul divine and spiritual blessings accompany all our senses be enlightened by our heart of compassion, the may words be amiable and thoughtful of action, may we have vision of love for entire creation, may we have complete education and wisdom, may our personality be virtuous and great. सात गुणों की प्राप्ति हो क्षमा सरलता स्थिरता निर्भरता आकाश सुंदर समझ गुण हमारे संपत्ति मुझे हमारा शरीर स्वस्थ तथा परिपुष्ट मन सूक्ष्म तथा उन्नत आत्मा पवित्र सुंदर आपके संस्पर्श से हमारी सारी शक्तियां विकसित हमारे हृदय में दया शांति वाणी में मिठास दृष्टि प्यार बुद्धि त्या ज्ञान से परिपूर्ण करने हमारी व्यक्ति महान तथा विशाल दीना दीनों के मन में चलने वाली आपके चंदान बिंदु में हमारा जीवन अर्पित है सबकी सेवा में लेकर हमें तात करें ईश्वर का तीसरा अर्थ है शुद्धमसी बुद्धमसी मुक्तमसी निरंजनसी आप शुद्ध आप पवित्र आप परफेक्ट एंड कंप्लीट संकल्प करें साधना करें पुरुषार्थ करें अभ्यास करें विवेक करें वैराग की प्राप्ति हो डिटैचमेंट तत्वमसी हम ब्रह्म जैसे सच्चिदानंद संकल्प मोक्ष शिव शक्ति हितम सब शरीर से जो तामसिक इनर्शिया है सर्वाइवल मोड एडिक्शन मोड से निकलेंगे निष्काम कर्म होगा 20,000 थॉट्स अ डे निष्काम कर्म तो आत्मा जो जन्म जन्म की यात्रा है हमारी जो इंप्रेशन से क्लेश सब दूर हो विद्या अस्मिता राग द्वेष अग्निवेश मृत्यु का भय उल्टा ज्ञान लगा बदले की भावना सब समाप्त हो काम क्रोध लोभ मोह मद माया मत्सर्य ईर्ष्या द्वेष इत्यादि कुटिल भावनाओं को दूर कर हमारी बात की कष्ट श्लेष्मा की प्राप्ति हमारी जागृति स्वप्न सुषुप्ति तुर्य तुर्य तक भार्गव चेतना की स्थिति है सही मार्ग पर चले शब्द हमारी वाणी संकल्प ध्यान ज्ञान अन्न जल अग्नि आकाश स्मृति आशा आत्मा परमात्मा की प्राप्ति उपेक्षा प्रतिष्ठा विपेक्षा नेत्रिभाव करुणा मुक्ता उपेक्षा की प्राप्त अन्न में अपोष मन में अपोष प्राण में अपोष ज्ञान में आनंद में अपोष की बराबरी हो हमारी यम और नियम की यात्रा पूर्व हिंसा सत्य आस्ति ब्रह्मचर्य अतिग्रह सौ संतोष सत्य सध्या ईश्वर बलिदान की प्राप्ति चित्र दो मूल दो विचित्र दो एकाग्र की स्थिति प्राप्ति योग चित्र वृत्ति निरोधा सर्विकल से सर्विचार सर्वी से नर्वी संप्रज्ञा स्थिति से संप्रज्ञा सर्वगुण से निर्गुण साधन सुष्मिता कैवल्य धारणा ध्यान समाधि की प्राप्ति धर्म लक्षण अवस्था संयम की प्राप्ति अनिमा महिमा गरिमा लरिमा महिमा प्राप्ति प्रकम्य स्थवा विस्तवा प्राण स्वरूप माता प्राण प्राण देवे दुख हरता सुख प्रदाता जगत की पालक ओम सत्यम ओम जानम ओम अनंतम ओम ब्रह्मा all pure perfect and complete ना शुरू ना अंत कन कन हर काल powerful source of entire knowledge entire creation मंत्र चिकित्सा। ओम तक्षक्षुर्देहितं पुरुषार्चक्रतुष वशे में शरदा शतम जीवे में शरदा शतम सूर्या में शरदा शतम प्रभाव में शरदा शतम दीनशया में शरदा शतम कृष्ण शरदा शतम जागृतो दूरमय दैवितम दैवितिम दूरमम ज्योतिषाम ज्योतिरीकम तन्मे मनासि संकल्पमस्ति। ओम त्र्यंबकम यजामहे सुगंधिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव मृत्युर्मुक्षमामृतात्। ओम तेजोमसि तेजोमयि बलमसि बलमयि ओजोमसि ओजोमयि वीरमसि वीरमयि सहोमसि सहोमहि देहि। ओम तनुपाग्नि से तनु में पाई वृचोदाग्नि से वर्चो में देहि। ओम तनो मा तन मम्मा भवतु मा ओम तेरह सिनो धेना में सुष्मिना प्रपदिता अंतरिक्षाउर्जानो देवी दीपति। ओम तमेव माचत पित तमेव बंधुशिखा तमेव विद्या द्रव्यं तमेव सर्वं मद्देव देव। ओम विश्वानि वीर सवितर्देवतानि पराशपा यद्भद्रं तन्नास्म। ओम हिरण्यगर्भा समवर्तिताग्रे भूतस्य जाता पृथिव्याः सदा धारितकटिं ध्यायन्ते मकृष्मै देवायाः विश्वादिदेव। व्यात्मदा बलदा यस्योपासते पश्चिम यस्य देवा यस्य छायामृतं यस्य मृत्युः कृष्णे देवायाः दिशातेन। ओम प्राणतनिविशतो महि त्वैकन्द्रजाजतो भावयन् यायस्य द्विपचस्पतुष्पदा कृष्णे देवायाः दिशातिदेव। उमेन्द्र देवरुग्रापितविचदिरविश्वास सवितं येन योऽन्तरिक्षे राजसो विमाना कृष्णे देवायाः दिशातिदेव। ओम प्रजापतिरत्रीतानन्द विश्वा जातानि परितावा यत्कामास्ते जहुमस्तनस्तु वैक्षामि तरुणहिना। ओम सन्नुवन्द्र जनिता सविदाता धामानि देवदेवनानि विश्वा यत्र देवामृत मानुषा नाशन्ते धामं दधैर्यन्त। ओम अग्निर्नये सुवितारास्मान् विश्वानि देवो युनानि विद्वान् यदस्मज्जौरान् भूष्यान्ते नमः पुण्यधे। ओम नमो शंभवाय च नमो भवाय च नमः शंकराय च नमस्काराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च। ओम शन्नो मित्ता शन्वरुणा शन्नो भरितो हरिव शन्नो इंद्रो बृहस्पति शन्नो विष्णु रुक्रमा नमो ब्रह्मे नमस्तवाय पितृच्चं ब्रह्मादि पितृच्चं ब्रह्मादि स्वामी रिक्तं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्ममौतु तद्भाक्तरामौतु औतु मामौतु भाक्तरा। ओम शन्नदेवीरविष्टया आपो भवन्तु पीतये शन्नो रविशरन्तिना। ओम सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु। ओम स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो बृहद्देवाः स्वस्ति न पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नष्टाशर्यो अरिष्टनेमि स्वस्ति न बृहस्पतिर्दधातु नः। ओम सहना भवतु सहना भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहि तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहि। ओम धीना तक्तेना भुजिन्ता ओम यथा पिंडे तथा ब्रह्मांडे यथा पिंडे। ओम पूर्णविवाहि कर्माणि विजय विषयतां समायो द्वैति नानिति अस्ति न कर्म लिप्यते न वे। मस्तुमा सप्तगमय तमसुमा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्युमा अमृतं गमय। ओम सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति अंतरिक्षं शांति पृथ्वी शांतिरापा शांतिरोषधय शांति वनस्पति शांति विश्वे देवा शांति ब्रह्म शांति सर्वगुण शांति शांतिरेव शांति सर्व शांति देवी। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम ओम शांति शांति शांति। भैया लोग, वो धन्यवाद। आशा है आपको कुछ शक्ति मिली होगी। Discharge your body once a week, will last a week. शिवरात्रि था, शिव की शक्ति बना रहे। शिवा means all empowering, that energy, Shakti, which is inside us, which is the chakras. So if you bring up to the level of heart, and if the energy comes, which is metaphorically through the container to the level of heart, then you expand. That's why Shiva is always playing a damaru. You see how there's a damaru, there's a like a pyramid, upside down pyramid. That's a universal pyramid based on earth upwards. The damaru, it meets in there like that. So your energy up here to the heart chakra, so you get the heart to brain coherence, and from the top, what's called the quantum energy now in for explanatory purposes, it comes, and it comes through your Sahasrara chakra. If you can combine it, then you reach the gamma stage of everything that you are truly, you realize, and you become that. And with that, you can understand, the abundance is there because the creation is unlimited, infinite, and it's invisible as well. So you have to reach the stage of the electromagnetic frequency of thoughts and then nothingness to achieve abundance. It's a path. All religions try and teach, but because of limitations, you won't get to probably reach the stage. And yoga is basically a refinement of Hindu religion to a level which actually finds, gives you this pathway of dharma, arth, ka, moksha prapti. Okay, so have a good week. Be good, look after yourself. Thank you for joining. Namaste. अच्छी बात। सभी को नमस्ते। योग का कार्य शुरू करते हैं जी। आशा है आपकी नई साल अच्छी तरह चल रही होगी। तो let's start. First things, make sure you are a bit awakened, which is, let's do some exercises, asanas. Asanas are rhythmic, mindful exercises. That's how they are more helpful than just going for a walk, because you keep your mind and you do things which are very rhythmic. Walking is rhythmic too, but it's harder because your mind keeps walking, wandering around. But if there's good view, then it's all good. But the yogic asanas helps you in different ways in terms of actually prescribing exercises, which involves most of your muscles, tendons of your body, and internal structures and organs are also involved. So sit straight. As usual, we start with trying to keep your mind focused. So being mindful and expressing Om as a mantra resonates with the universe. That's why we say it. So say it 3 times.
Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. पुनः आप सभी को स्वागत है। पहला पर चक्की आसन। तो बैठ जाओ, हाथ साथ में, put your fists together, tighten them nice and good, and move yourself clockwise 3 times and anti-clockwise 3 times. Just let the body become a bit loose after night's sleep. Paschimottanasana. So lift your hands up above your neck. Then try and touch your toes and move your legs. Open them up. Right leg 3 times, opening up. Left leg, same thing. So we do minimum times, which is 3 times. And you can do 21 times or 50 times. Depends how much time you have. Okay, now support your back. Move your ankles clockwise. So as you realize, as you go through these things, these exercises are like targeted exercises for different joints, muscles. Now bring your toes in. A very common problem to get pain of your heel, sole of your feet. You keep doing this on a regular basis, then you'll avoid it. We'll do similar exercises for the wrists as well. The two very common exercises as people grow older, they get pain in either sole of their feet or the wrists as well because of the repetitive work. Stress causes, okay, so and it's good for knees, good for thighs as well. Okay, now push your right leg, ankle onto the left knee, and try and push the right knee towards the floor. So these are more targeted exercises. Our body runs through what's called vibratory energy. Our thoughts become electrical impulses, all the chemical combustion, every kind of physiological function ends up producing actually energy. An energy system runs through different what's called neural networks through your body. The lowest level is called Mooladhara. So this particular exercise, this holding of this leg and pressing onto the tailbone helps regulate the Mooladhara chakra, what is known as the survival controller. So basically what we do is, there's no different from of a human to do the same on the left side from animals if they live on survival instincts. Mooladhara chakra is a default mechanism of actually survival. So you just try and have food, fight, and find a place to live. And at the moment, actually, with all the technical advancements, most humans, 99% actually live that way. They're too focused on at a very lower level of living, which is not too different, but it's unfair because as humans, there is potential to grow much higher because of the brain, because of the intellect and the freedom that human body gives. So second one is called Swadhisthana. So that we do, for that we do Titli Asana or butterfly. So press, hold your ankles together and then press your knee, open up. So Swadhisthana chakra is a little bit higher of the tailbone onto the perineal region. So once you start living off your survival instinct, which is have basic level of techniques to live, then you have to be aware that the body can be very addictive to sensual pleasures. So your food, your music, what you watch, all are very addictive. And most of us grow, or because of the system that we live in, there's no Gurukul system now. So you are bombarded by all this stimulus, which actually feeds the lower level chakra, which is Swadhisthana. So you are attached to your sensual pleasures of whatever form that we see all around us. And it's very difficult because then it holds you there. And truly they are addictive. It doesn't let you come out of it. So doing Titli Asana itself is actually helping you release of that. So this Titli Asana. Okay, so getting above those sensual adherences, these exercises are helpful in that as well. But later on, we'll do breathing exercises and other things. Meditations are more powerful, but if you can't do them, at least you can do asanas to help you relieve yourself. When you come up, so third asana is called Manipur. So at your belly button area. So for that, we push ourselves in the front as far as you can go. You can touch the floor well and good. Go to the right side, push yourself. So what you are doing is pressing the neural system, which matches your belly button area, your duri area, onto the back. So the pressure is on the spine because the energy centers run along the spinal cord. Okay, so go round and round clockwise 3 times. So once you have your fear factor or survival mode little bit checked, your senses are in your control rather than you are controlled by your senses, then your what's called the Manipur, the solar plexus, is able to help you actually be successful in life. So the energy center at this level of exercise that we're doing now is very helpful in your daily activities. So if you're walking, so productivity, whatever you want to do. So you can do much better as well, rather than being focused on gossips of the world, talking negative. You are really drawn to the lowest level. And then if you are just eating and start drinking and things, your weekend goes like that, wasted with, even not thinking about the health issues that it causes. But if you balance that, then your Manipur chakra automatically helps you be more productive in your work you do materially. This is all material living. So kapda, kya kehte hain usse? If you have a housing, if you have clothes, if you have some food, then you can live life in a bigger way. If you don't have the basics, and which is the 3 lower chakras, then you can move what's called, so moving up to the heart chakra. It's Anahat. So Anahat, pressing on the heart. So moving your shoulder, arm, head, chest, your neck. So these exercises, but being very mindful. Okay, when you're doing it, just be not only in the mind, but on your body, outside, inside, all the way. Think about it, the organs that are there. So others are balanced, then your heart, compassion, empathy. That's the quality of being a human. Then it starts expressing. So it takes time to move up there. So that's why most of the world actually is not able to do these things. So if anything, they are trying to pull other people down. And no matter how much they say call themselves as religious, but they're still living at a very lower level chakra. So they're bound to just pull everyone down even in the name of religion. They can't see that part. So you have to grow inside. So when you come here, then the compassion, empathy, sympathy for others automatically comes. Then your voice changes. And these are exercises for your voices, and we'll do others later. So the plants, the animals, the earth itself, the whole climate change business, you don't have to force upon the world. You will change if the humans start feeling that way. Then you start looking after the forests, the animals, everything around you. So that comes from inside, because by faking it, you can only do it for for a while. And this is usually attention-seeking media profiles and other things that people are very involved in doing. So exercises are very helpful, these rhythmic exercises, because if you have your mind and if you have some knowledge, then you can work it up, your energy chakra system. So whole point of actually all Hindu prayers is actually making yourself a better person. It's a way of life rather than dogma, being afraid of a hell or a heaven. No, it's nothing about it. It's your body. Okay, so there is basic exercises. Okay, so now if you can pull your leg, so the more deep part of those things we'll talk later as we go through the breathing exercises and meditation. Okay, so see if you can lift yourself. Okay, slowly. The strength comes slowly. You have to be gentle to your body, but you have to be disciplined. Okay, so you can see all those chakras in this position by doing these simple exercises are being stimulated. The other thing is your mind. There are two things required. One, being good to yourself, soft to yourself, kind to yourself. And second thing is your mind should be with you, what you are doing. So these exercises are much more beneficial that way. Okay. Now see if you can lift yourself. And push yourself up. The exercises for the back of your hand. Back, okay? So push yourself up as far. You can hold yourself in a table position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, come down. Now lie down. So we'll do exercises now. Asanas, lying down on your back. Okay. Left back. Push your legs 45 degrees. Hold them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Touch the ground. Back up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Touch the ground again. Back up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So slowly over time, you're able to actually increase, because it really exercises your muscles of your tummy. Legs up and down, good exercises for your knee, and then in and out. Yes, and move them inside out, then outside in. Push them in and out, both sides, support your knee, in, out, in. Okay, Sarvangasana. So shoulder stand, push yourself up. Slowly. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your legs, help the gravity push the blood down. Okay. Keep watching what you did, keep your mind in there. You don't have to perfect. Okay. All these things you just doesn't need to, you're not doing a TV presentation or anything. It's for your health, for your goodness. Okay. To push yourself as far back as possible. Okay. Halasana. Now, pull your legs towards your face. Forward Muktasana. Yeah? Bring as close as possible. 1, 2, 3. Change side. Pull. 1, 2, 3. Now both together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now keep holding yourself in this manner and push yourself up and down. It's massage your back, okay? Up and down, up, down, up, down. Go side to side, right side. Now side of your body as well. Left side, right side, left side,
right side and left side. Okay. Come back. Now, Matrishasana of pushing yourself up, you push your bum up, hold it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring your legs closer towards your body. Use your hands to push your shoulder up if you can. If you can't, don't do it. If you can, try and push it up. Chakra asana. The bow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come down. Hands back of your neck. Ankles together, knees together. Twist your body. Makarasana. Looking onto the left, pushing your knee onto the right. The other way around. Change side. Change side. Change side. Change side. It's very good for your lower back. So very smooth, soft. Yeah, softly do it. It's very helpful for people who have backache, back spasm. Okay, so gradually, slowly do them. Very helpful. Okay, and there's obvious help to the muscle on your side. Now, variation of Makarasana, put your ankle on the right knee, push your left knee towards the right floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inside. Now, right ankle on your left knee, push it towards the left side of your body, looking onto the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another variation. Hold your left toe and try and see if you can push as much as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now come to what's called Bodhasana or Navasana. Balance yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so simple exercises. It's all about repetition and rhythm, because rhythm, energy, vibrations are they're in rhythms, they're in cycles. So you can see the graph of it always in a rhythm. So try and do things in rhythm. Try and be thoughtful about them. It's much more effective. You don't have to be extremely powerful physically to obtain more things. You just have to make sure your energy centers are much more aligned and rhythmic. Okay, go Mukasana. Push your left knee, left leg over your right knee. Okay, as much as you can. Your right elbow on the side of your left knee and look on the back as much as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then try and see if you can hold the fingers on the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And push your chin towards the knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cow sitting posture, Gomukasa. Change side, right over left this time. Push yourself. Looking back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. And try and hold your fingers on your back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And your chin to the knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you do simple form of it, it's just this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now sit down. Press the soles of your feet. Okay, so for left, just hit from good grounding for physical level, electrical energy,
needs to be grounded. So you can either walk on without shoes or something on ground, or you can keep pressing them yourself every day. You can do the same thing. Anywhere you have pain and energy, it's very effective. Massage. Okay. Namaste position. Matching, okay, all sides, or you can clap, or you can press them as well. So acupressure, simple massage, okay, and then outside, do the same thing. Yes, and then the radial artery here. Just press. So helpful for the blood flow. And for Jataragni, okay, so these things we do it every week. By now you know what to do. So you do it as a habit, then you don't get acid-base imbalance. Jataragni is balanced. Okay, so this stress part. Okay, press along your head, top of your head, around your eyebrow, eyes, your cheek, your chin. Yeah, all this. If you just tap, gently tap. These are muscles. It's not, bone is deep to it. Okay, so muscles hold the stress and strain of your daily life. Okay, so if you're lazy, you don't have energy, just try and press around here. They are called neurovascular bundles. They sit here. The thymus gland sits here. It's good for immune system. Just try it. If you next time you feel tired, say we're driving to Brisbane, so road is long, you start feeling tired. So I kept, just do it for a few minutes. I did this press around here and press there, and you become activated. It's like a power. It's like you can activate your body. Try doing it. Don't believe me any of these things. Just do it yourself. Next time you drive far away and you are feeling lazy, just try doing it. You'll see the difference. So all of these things actually make difference, because body itself is the best pharmacy. Body itself is the best energy source. The more you put it from outside, coffee, caffeine, other things, it suppresses the inner power of it. Okay, to learn basic knowledge is very important. Okay, now let's do, either you can stand in plank or you can do push-ups. I'll do 100 times if you can join. Okay, well done, friend. Now push your hands upwards, push your leg downwards. Relieve the strain. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest your chin on your fingers like this. Bring your legs towards your bum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now push yourself up and look towards your leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chin side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sarvasana, snake pose. Hold your hands together, legs together. Move your body to the right and left. Chin side. Next. Chin side. Left. Right. Left. Okay. Hands by your side. Lift your legs. So as you can, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Touch the floor. Back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Touch the floor. Back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Come down. Now hold your ankles, pull towards yourself, both of them, and lift your upper body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now put down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now go side to side, side, opposite, right, left, right, left. Open your hands, lift your right leg, try and hold it with your left fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now opposite side, left leg, hold with your right fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Bring yourselves together. Lift your right leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you get cut, we'll just rejoin up. We'll keep doing it. I think I should change from Zoom to something else. Huh? It keeps cutting. Next load. We'll change it. Now move your left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now balance yourself. One leg, right knee, hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now push your right leg in. Straighten yourself. And touch the knee. The right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Opposite side. Left leg in this time. Right leg straight. Left hand is straight. And goes down, further down as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push yourself down. Balak. Child pose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And further. You can put your hands together in the Namaste position and touch the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up on your knees. Try and hold yourself and go as far back as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now further, sitting on your ankle this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And all the way if you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up. Sit. Vajrasana position. And we will do what's called Manduk Asana. Yes, so press your fingers together at your belly button and go down. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in now. Increase the pressure by using the opposite hand to press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change side. Left fingers together. Right hand pressing on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now along your thighs at the level of your belly buttons. The kidneys sit here. So press and go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Right, we've done most of it. There's a few exercises left for standing up. If the Zoom thing gets cut off, then rejoin. Huh? I'll keep doing it. Okay. Lift. Observe. Balancing on your sides. We do it on both sides. Make sure it's not slippery, huh? On your tummy. And then lie down. Lift yourself up without support of your hands. So lie flat and go up. Okay, so lift yourself without using the hands. Okay, so like that. Now stand up. Okay, some exercises standing up. Okay, so breathe in deeply, open your chest. Out, in, out, in, out, out, in, out. Feel the breath. Deep breath. Extend your chest, huh? So you need to fill your lungs with air, not superficial. Selfishness of life is so bad that you don't even breathe well. Human beings have become like that. So they've closed their doors, they have big locks, they have gates physically, and the mind is closed now. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change. You can balance 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift. Balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So tree pose, Vrikshasana, standing on your toes, straighten yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One leg, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inside. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anjali Asana. So go down, hold it, come up, crisscross, hold your earlobes, go down. 1, 2, and hold it. This time Malasana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good for your brain, okay, as you grow older. Dementia and problem Alzheimer's. Now exercises for your pelvic area, clockwise and anti-clockwise. For your knee, okay, clockwise, anti-clockwise. We did the ankles while we're sitting. Now do the wrist. Push your wrist together like that. Okay, lift, shoulder. Okay. Simple things, okay, but if you do it in a regular basis, it'll be all very nice and good. Okay, now we do what's called Chandra Namaskar. This is called Trikonasana. Go down. Okay, lift 1, 2, 3, change. Sit on your right ankle. Change side. From left side, Madhukasana. Trikona. Straighten yourself. Go down. Lift yourself up. Out. Sit on your left ankle. Come up. Push yourself in further. Back up. There's no hard and fast rule about these things. Whatever, how much you can do is good enough, okay? As long as you are mindful. Exercise needs rhythms and being mindful. Now, last one, Surya Namaskar. So breathe in. Gratitude is a very powerful emotion, okay? So expressing thank you is very powerful to your body. If you don't believe in all spirituality, but if you say thank you to someone or something, if you don't have anyone, if you have too much problem at home, just express thank you to the sun. Without sun, the earth won't be there. Okay, so breathe in and out. So gratitude exercises. Okay, go down. 12 positions. Lift up. Right leg followed by left. Push it in. Good. Breathe in now. Second half of it from the left side. Breathe in. Out. In. Out. Left leg. Straighten up. Plank position. Bhujangasana. Parvatasana. Left followed by right. Right leg in. Wow. Down. 2 more cycles. Right. This time. 2, 3, 4. Bhujang Parvatasana. Lift. From left side, breathe in and out. Out, in,